Sacred Heart. We were not very good, but I thought they were great. And it was more Sacred Heart being great than us being bad.
Coach, can you talk a little bit about Sarah Benedetti, named All NEC third team? You know, she had 9 points, 2 rebounds, played really, really well today.
Again, Sarah had some open shots, right? Early, you got to make the shots early in the game. If you fall behind, if you're playing back on your heels, and I think that's what happened. We missed a lot of shots early, turned the ball over early. Sarah is a great shooter, but unlike Kylie Evans and Gabriel Washington and Blair Konchevsky, those kids know they're great shooters. If they miss a shot, they don't think twice. I mean, they'll miss 5 and they'll take another one. Sarah loses her confidence a little bit. You got to jump on her. Hopefully, by playing in these games and our kids seeing that and learning from their opponents, that they develop it's not the skill, it's not the technique, it's the mental toughness to rise to the moment, and that's a learned thing. I mean, that you have to be there, you have to see it, you have to feel it, and that's what I told our kids. Now you know what to expect, what you got to work for the next 365 days to get back to this day.
Coach, can you just also bring us in the locker room? What did you talk to your team about? After the game. What encouraging statements did you make to them?
Well, at St. Francis, I think people were happy that, we got things sort of going in the right direction, winning 11 games, and got into the playoffs for the first time. But as I told them, the thing that I've been losing sleep about is the 10 games that we lost by 4 points or less, right? Which to me means that we could have been a 20-win team. I don't even remember winning 11 games. Only thing I remember is the 10 games we've lost by 4 points or less. And I told them that as soon as I get in my car and I'm going home, all I'm thinking about is turning 11 and 19 into 19 and 11. And I hope that they're thinking the same way, because that's what it takes. That's how Sacred Heart gets to the top every year. Okay, because that's all they think about. They don't think about having a winning season. They expect to be here. When you expect to be here and you do everything that you're supposed to do to get here, it's a lot easier to get there then.
I'll ask one last question. Again, real positive season. You personally, you have AD experience, some head coaching experience elsewhere. What do you take from this season, and also, looking forward?
Well, I love this team. I mean, I think this team has a lot of potential. I told these players, I don't want other players. I want these players, but I want us to be in a year from now, a year from this date, to be physically stronger, mentally tougher, and emotionally more stable. All right, so that we're able to compete in this particular game. I don't want other players. I don't need to add other players. I love the players that we have. But we have those sort of off the court types of things that you have to work on, as well as the on the court things.
For Gabby Washington and senior Morgan Merriman. Coach Swanson, please start us off with an opening statement.
Yeah, I mean, we're just happy to advance. I think today's game was just I felt really good in the beginning of the game when I saw our defense just moving all over the place, swarming the basketball, and Erica Norman, I thought, really set the tempo, and she's important to our style of play. But I thought our defense was just from start to finish might have been one of our better efforts of the year. So I thought we rebounded the ball real well. Gabby and Morgan did a great job putting the ball in the basket. We made great shots. We didn't shoot the ball particularly well, but causing 32 turnovers and 20 steals. If that's accurate, I don't know if that's a record, Katie, or not, but 20 steals it's not, wow. But 20 steals is tremendous, and turning them over 32 times and then taking care of the ball, seven turnovers really led to a real efficient game for us.
And how does being in this position year after year kind of help you guys out, you think?
Well, I think it helps you now. You know, the game day, you know, I think right now, like, I think our players, Morgan and Gabby, have been, you know, Gabby only 1 year. But now, you know, it's time to move on. You know, enjoy this game, go have a, you know, a turkey sandwich with your friends, and then, you know, rest, hydrate, get ready for the next game on Wednesday. And that's, you know, that's what it's all about. This is where I think the experience really comes in. And then we recognize that it's going to be another tough game on Wednesday night.
They've given you a tough time this year. Last game at their place, you won by 5, and then they got you here. How did you prepare for them going into today?
You know, I think the same way. I thought you know, I thought, you know, the first time here, you know, they outplayed us. You know, and then basketball, if that happens, the team comes out and they're playing with more energy and more effort. You know, you're going to lose that basketball game. And then down there, we got off to a terrific start, and then we got knocked back on our heels. They made a couple threes in the game, and we got knocked back on our heels, and we were lucky to hold on for the win there. And today, we just put together a really, really complete effort on the defensive end. And if our defense isn't there, we're not going to be there. You know, and that this is you know, just a great effort on defense. So we really focused on that, and you know, focused, I think, on trying to be the best we can be.
Gabby, I remember last year after this game, after the first game, you said, you know, you had some nerves. Now, as a sophomore, after winning it last year, going to the tournament, going to North Carolina, and now after a big win today, do you still feel the nerves, or how are you feeling in these games?
I still feel nervous, just because at the end of the day, you're playing for your season. So, you know, it can end at any given game. So I still get extremely nervous, but I know if you just work and you just go out and put everything on the court, it could go in your favor.
And Morgan, you've obviously been here now quite a bit, and as a senior, how do you, in these tournament games, these postseason games, how do you view your role on the team?
I think it's just really important to realize that, especially in the tournament, this is your last game of the season, and just kind of getting everybody to appreciate that, and that you have to earn your next game, and it's not just a given. So just trying to get everybody in the right mindset.
And with what, for any of you, with what Quinnipiac did this year, you guys feel like underdogs here, or you don't, are you playing with a chip on your shoulder? We want to get them, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, for me, Quinnipiac's the best team. You know what I mean? But here now we're 1-0. I don't know if they won today. They're 1-0, and you know, it's they're the best team. They were 16-0, and now they're 17-0 in the conference. And yeah, I mean, we're the you know, second place team now. So we you know, we just want to earn another shot.
Quinnipiac beat Bryant